Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Feeling a little injured, but I'm doing okay. This is a very exciting piece. This is my mother's cardigan, and we are now working on her sleeves. We're going to make them nice and oversized. So we have about 117 stitches. We have to divide it by 9. So that's what, 13 of these sets. It's quite a bit of mathing, let me tell you. I only have 2 of these left, so then I'm going to have to wing it with some other colors, like maybe white or something. I have to look through my stash carefully and see what we can come up with. She's aware, but we're going to do it. I'm really glad you're here today. So, I'm going to look at that. We're just gonna 1, 2, 3. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 2 green, and then I'm going to decide how I want to do it. I think I'm going to finish in white. That's what I'm thinking. Seems to be the color I'm getting the closest. Three and 4. And then maybe I will use the white as well to make a bit of a mesh on the side. It'll all make sense. It'll all make sense, don't worry. I only had so much green to work with. Sorry, I'm just going to move where I have the yarn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And she really wants oversized, so I am going to have to make some executive decisions here, and I think I know what I'm going to do. I might use a thicker white from another sweater, or just the one I got recently here. It's going to be cotton, don't worry. I'm going to keep the same kind of material, but it might be slightly thicker, which will not be the end of the world. Okay, sorry, my hand is a little bit off right now. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just not really trusting my counting right now. That's alright, that happens, right? So start some new amigurumis. I'm trying to finish 2, 3 wearables, which is more than I already. Ooh, what is that? I thought I saw that. Oh my. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's just the yarn. It was already there. Okay, well, that's always good. She's gonna love that. So that my 2 shirts, this one, 2 2 amigurumis, a couple purses, and I also am knitting a sweater. Never a dull moment, right? Plus, I'm in the process of potty training a 3-year-old, so that itself is pretty crazy. She's been pretty resistant, so I haven't been pushing too hard. The craziest thing is I've always heard that boys were harder to potty train. My son potty trained in 2 weeks. I just went room to room with him with the potty behind him, and he was so over diapers. He was just like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. My girls have been a lot harder in that aspect. Both of them. Two, 3, and 4. Nice and easy, this little laciness. It looks harder than it is. Definitely enjoyed making this stitch. But part of me will be pretty happy when this particular cardigan is done. But technically it'll be one of my first. Well, no. I did the hexie cardigans. I did 3 of them. I love the hexie cardigan. That was actually quite a bit of fun. I really like making it. Because, I mean, it's just granny stitches and counting. Keeping your corners in the same spot. You need 6 points. I'll probably make more soon enough. Just because they're cute. And I kind of want to play with a couple colors I have. 2, 3, 4. I'm kind of hoping that Karen Cakes come out with their, what was it called? The color I used was called Macchiato, and it's quite red. It has wool in it. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. It came out last winter. I'm kind of hoping that they come back out with it because the color was really pretty and my daughter loved it. It looks like raw meat to me. It was called Macchiato. Wait. I think that was the name of the yarn, was Macchiato. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure it was. But I made my youngest daughter her hexie cardigan out of that red Macchiato. That is Macchiato. And she's obsessed with it. She calls it her Macchiato sweater. It's so cute hearing her. Macchiato. She's pretty darn cute about it. But she loves colors too, and it looks really nice on her. It's the red hexagon cardigan being worn by a toddler during my opening. My credits. So I do have pictures of it on this video. Yeah, I made a couple really nice hexagon cardigans, and I guess those were my first ones. Did them all with Karen Cakes of some sort or another. I think one of them was like Karen Cake, the baby edition. And then mine was like Big Cake or something. Something like that. I think mine was boysenberries, and I think hers was some sort of like rainbow sherbet or something. I can't remember. It was only like 6 months ago. But you know, you get to that age where, you know, you go through the doorway and you can't remember why you were going into that room. Yeah, I'm at that point. It's a really funny picture that I had to share on Facebook about how I'm defying all the logic of my age because I went into a room and I remembered why I went there. Yeah, it was the bathroom, but I still counted as a win. I thought that was pretty funny. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Such a interesting yarn. I think if I remember correctly, it said it was from Brazil. The yarn I'm using here. I can't think of the name of it. Just one moment. Ah, there it is. I knew it was somewhere. Mercerized cotton. 123 yards, 112 meters. So every ball is like 100 meters, give or take. Yeah, made in Brazil. I knew it was something like that, Brazil. 3.5 or 4.5. I'm using a 3.5. I found that anything bigger than that was just not happening. Not with this pattern. I was not getting these peaks here. They were not there. It was just straight across. I was like, no, I liked this pattern in particular because I liked the whoosh. We'll call it the whoosh. You know what I'm saying? 2, 3, and 4. This 3.5 is getting a lot of work right now. I'm also using it for my circular poncho in the beautiful rainbow brightness yarn Hobie Twister. It is a color beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4 has the pink, the greens, which the main part of the back just reminds me of like watermelon. So it's a perfect assembly shirt, poncho, circular. And it's going to be pretty delightful when it's done. Hopefully it'll keep me from getting sunburns like I'm suffering with right now. I don't even want you to see how bad it is. It's so red. It's so uncomfortable. And I'm starting to get blisters in a few spots. And itchy. Which is never fun. I mean, who wants to be itchy? Not me. Two, 3, 4. But it was a really nice day at the beach, though. My youngest daughter does not like to swim or go out in the water unless I'm with her. She feels so brave when I'm holding her. And the water's really, really shallow at this beach. It doesn't get deep for quite a ways. And that's just how that beach is. It's very popular because of that. You can take your kids there and they can go like a good 30, 40 feet away from you and it's still up to their waist. I don't like them being that far away from me. Because if they tripped and fell and something happened, they're a little far away to pick them up. Gotta keep a good eye on kids around water. That is for sure. You can't just assume they're going to be fine. 2. Same with just about anybody, really. Yeah, you can be a strong swimmer, but stuff happens. I've had it happen in my Sims game. My Sim went out for a swim. She's swimming along. All of a sudden, she just suddenly fell asleep and died. It was crazy. I could not stop it. There's this one Sim. She just kept dying. I finally gave up trying to play with her. I'm like, okay, this is the 5th time she's died today. I went back and went to the save beforehand. Okay, first time, sure. I guess that happens sometimes, but it was always something different. She caught on fire. She got electrocuted. Lightning hit her. So that was crazy. I have a Sims file in Sims 3 that I'm not sure I want to play. I was going to play a legacy game, which means that you make a family and you follow the family. You follow one person per generation. Like you can have like 6 or 7 kids if you want, but you're only going to follow one of them into adulthood, and then their kid and their kid. You pick one in each generation and just follow them. And I was in the 1920s, and my first character I picked, she was a lovely school teacher, and one day while she was at school, a meteor shower hit and proceeded to unalive quite a few of my students. And it was wild. I couldn't get it to stop. It was quite the ordeal of having a meteor shower hit in elementary school. It was just crazy. And of course, most of those characters are still around, because then the Sims, they don't really... Unaliving children does not happen, which makes it easier to play, because I don't have to worry. If you're not taking care of your child, they'll just come take it away and go live with someone else, and they don't remember you. They are. What a weird thing to talk about. But yeah, I was just thinking about that because that enters my mind often. Just how quirky that was. And definitely different. Definitely different. And so I'm going to keep going until I am done with the green, and probably put some white in there. And we're going to go till about 14 inches. I believe we are probably... 4 or 5. Let's hope. Yeah, about 4. Only another 10 inches to go, and I'm almost out of green. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.